Hello, dear adventurers, and welcome to another Needlessly Complicated 14 stream. My name's Aerietta, and today's been a bit rocky. I'm still trying to recover from the Christmas week, so yeah, recovery is slow. But today we are going to be working on level 38 quests in our all quests, all jobs challenge run of Final Fantasy XIV. So that means we're going to be spending quite a bit of time in Kurthis today, but we also have a few quests that are going to be in Thanolin, it looks like, and we might be unlocking Cutter's Cry, depending on what all happens. I am just going to hop right over into Final Fantasy XIV and we'll get started. It also appears that the bot is working today, which is helpful, and it also furthermore appears that the bitrate is stable. I am hoping it stays that way. But I was just double checking our jobs. It looks like all the necessary things are showing. So let's do the thing, shall we? When we left off and I came to the very sudden realization, oh, it is end of stream time. I believe we were heading up to Road to Redemption here in Kurthis Central Highlands to go talk to Francel because he was in a spot of trouble and needed assistance. I'm also going to remember first thing to eat food if it will let me. There we go. To make sure that we level up. We almost have ninja leveled up, and then we're going to move back to warrior. I know that I typically do my leveling for my various jobs, keeping the tanks and healers saved and set aside for the different... I know these words. I know these words. I do not know these words. First one of the day. Cannot. Aerietta cannot use words. That is not a thing she can do. She's forgotten how 21 times. The duties, the dungeons, the trials, the raids, all of those things. I typically save the tanks and healers for those because it is a faster way to get into those through the duty finder. However, I'm kind of tired. I just want to get through them, and warrior is the next highest one that is going to be able to level up after ninja, very soon followed by bard, it looks like. So that is the order we're going in, just to make sure that we get all of our jobs to level 39 quickly, because there aren't a whole lot of there aren't a whole lot of quests at these levels. So here is our boyfriend Cell. Looking very disheveled and tired and panting heavily, in his finery. That doesn't look like it would be appropriate towards this weather. Sir, those aren't appropriate shoes for this. You're gonna slip on the ice and fall. You might wanna bare minimum change shoes. I would also add a scarf, maybe a proper coat, wool, anything. Anyways, we have sassed this boy enough. Let's see what he has to say. Who goes there? Aerietta? No, stay back. The fiend is still here. Hey, look, it's the fiend, and he happens to still be here. And we're gonna run forward to get out of his targeted AoE. Francel, this wasn't a good idea for you to be out here doing this sort of thing. Like, I don't even see a weapon on you. What class are you? You don't have a weapon. What were you planning on fighting this man with? Your fancy golden toothpick? Helone be praised, you did it. But what of the others? The 3 knights who accompanied me? Where are they? You only took 3 people? I'm pretty sure that at least one of them is dead. Look, this man over here is unsettled. Well, I don't know if it's a man yet. I can only assume because of most of the female knights are in actual Ishgard. Not many of them appear early on here in Kurth's Central Highlands, except in House Fortomps. And her, I guess. That is a lady. I heard the beast cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francel is safe? Bless you, miss. Bless you. And we know she's a lady because she's in anime I'm tired seated position. And she has thigh showing. Curse those fiends. It's as though they knew we were coming. Alright, where's the last one? Over here. They're all alive? Maybe? Confound it all. How are we to redeem House Helenard if we can't even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate you came along when you did, miss. House Helenard will remember your kindness. Well, Francel, I can say this for you. You are of a house that is one of the least sexist of the high houses. Hi, Claire. Welcome in. I hope you are doing well today. If you haven't yet, please go follow Claire. Claire is a variety streamer here on Twitch, currently making her way through a Mass Effect 2 Renegade run and decorating houses in The Sims. She was recently working on a Anne of Green Gables house, if I remember correctly, and her Renegade Shepherd looks atrocious. But let me give you the easy shout out as well so that people can quickly follow you. Yes, he does. He looks terrible. People need to know that. Oh, suddenly there's music in this area. It knew you were coming. How are you today? It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Helenard that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. And Claire says I'm doing good. I have a bunch of housework I put off this weekend, so that's a thing I did to myself. I mean, that's fair. I also put off a bunch of housework this weekend. So right now the dishwasher is running at full capacity. I also accidentally gave myself more housework. I don't think I can be blamed for this. I'm blaming Gravity. Gravity was an asshole to me Friday evening and decided, you know what sounds like a great idea? To have a gallon of laundry detergent fall off of a high shelf and burst over the washing machine. So it got on the walls, it got on the door, it seeped into the washing machine where I had clothes that I had to rinse several more times in order to get all the detergent out of it. And even then it wasn't fully successful because it took 5 runs through the dryer because of all of the polymers in the detergent, keeping them wet. It got on the floor, it seeped underneath the washing machine, and if it were red, it would look like blood was oozing from my washing machine. It's quite awful. So my mental state has been kind of shaky since Friday, if we're being honest. And it just keeps seeping outwards. It's been a pain in the ass to keep Nikki away from it. She keeps putting her little cat paws in the sticky stuff on the ground. Even though it is dry, it is still kind of sticky, and she keeps like smacking her little paws on it because of course she would. Claire says, oh my god, this makes me want to switch to the detergent sheets. No, Nikki, please. I have thought about the detergent sheets, but I have also heard a lot of accusations of greenwashing, which for those who are not in the know, greenwashing is basically saying this is an ecologically safe and suitable alternative to make you feel good about your contribution to preventing climate change, when in fact it's not actually doing any of those things. So I haven't fully looked into it yet, but it is something where it's just like, okay, so I do want to do the responsible thing and look into it to see, hey, is this an actual substantial accusation, or is it being made up? Like, I want to know for certain before I switch, because I have thought about it before. It would be easier on me, especially since my health has been getting progressively worse. I'm supposed to start a new medication, but I haven't been able to yet. I haven't gotten to the pharmacy because they had a long weekend because of New Year's. Also, Happy New Year's, everyone. So I haven't been able to get into my new medication yet to see if that helps at all, but not having to lift a big heavy thing of laundry detergent would be really nice. Claire says I'll have to look into it. A lot of times it's more a matter of it being less bad than the alternative as opposed to actually good. Yeah. And that's the thing that I want to confirm, is if it's actually less bad than its alternative, or if it is just another one of those things where it's just like, we have gone out of our way to make the marketing look really, really good, even though we aren't using any better practices and it's not doing anything better. It just looks like it because it's using less water in the consumer end of things. Anyways, let's talk to our green little lad over here. I forgot about him. He is also greenwashed. Oh, he didn't have anything else to say. He just ran away. Cool. Uh, okay, so that one is in Ulda. How do I get back to where I'm going? Follow the trail. That would make sense. Claire says it sucks we don't have laws against greenwashing. Instead, we have to spend our time figuring out what's real. It's true. It's very true. Like, while I am somewhat suspicious of how much is banned under, because it is just such a large amount of stuff, I am a little bit suspicious about what the EU has banned, the European Union has banned as far as additives for food and laundry and things like that, because a lot of it seems a little bit excessive. I do also want to make sure to recognize that there are legitimate harms that the US allows through for the sake of profit. So I don't think either system is perfect. It's definitely something in between. But I do wish that profit didn't take precedent over everything else in the systemic and institutional way that it does in the United States in order to ensure a profit. There really isn't an ethical way to consume things anyways, but especially not in the United States. Claire says, yeah, I just want companies not to lie to us. A pretty low bar. Absolutely, but it's literally their job. Unfortunately, it's literally their job. It's marketing. So even if it's just an exaggeration, it's still not fully truthful. Because if you're not excited, you're not going to buy it, right? Anyways, what did he find at the Steel Vigil? Ah, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness of the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a woman who might later be declared a heretic. Great. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal with which Inquisitor Guillaume has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name and, by association, yours. Awesome. Dun, dun, dun. All right, Ninja becomes our first combat job to level 39. And we cross out Road to Redemption. And what does Horshaphant has for us now? Following the evidence. Okay. Gotta take those notes. As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself discovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here is what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickaman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Kurthis, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. And again, already, Aerietta cannot use words. That is not a thing she can do. She has forgotten how 22 times. Alright. That was not the button I wish to hit. Why do we only have 3 quests? This is about to get very, a lot very quickly, I'm sure. Where's my juice takes us to Ul'dah, so we only have one more quest in Kurthis, so it's probably going to be at the bottom of the map. Or maybe over here? It'll be somewhere. It might be the return trip, though. So we'll probably head to Ul'dah shortly. Because I only have a few more Kurthan quests. Oh well. Moving on. Oh, and we forgot to change jobs. That's not the change jobs button. We were going to work on Warrior. And since we're just right here... Alright, let's hope being a tank actually helps this one. Trying to stay away from AoEs. And we're gonna bring in that ice sprite because, of course, he doesn't like getting more injured. Okay, and now that ice sprite. Because that's a problem now. And it's my problem. But the baddie is so cute. You are correct. You are absolutely correct. I'm getting injured. Okay. Hello, this is painful. Please discontinue. I am going to die. Oh, yep. What is this? Reduces damage taken by 30%? Hell yeah. Okay. And we're gonna use another potion. Sorry if this is making anyone dizzy. I'm just trying to stay out of the line of fire. Unsuccessful. Okay, and we're gonna... excuse you. That was not part of the bargain. Hi. Why do you have such long noodly arms? That is very rude. Hi, Seki. I don't feel like I've ever had a Monday to myself in over a month. I'm so sorry. I hope you find some time to relax. Yeah, the holidays drain me quite a bit, especially because everyone wants to get together and see each other. Which is why we had one friend over 4 board games. The end. That was Christmas Day. Was that it? Please tell me that's it. Hey, success! Okay. Seki says, yeah, I'm still busy, but I have a moment to say hi. Dad is home and my cousin coming over because he left his AirPods somewhere in the basement. Good luck. I hope you find them. Those things are small. And honestly, just with how they're set up, they are designed to be very expensive disposables with how easily they get lost. So, good luck. We scoured it, but it keeps popping up on Bluetooth. Oh no! Again, good luck. Okay. Hello, Rickaman. Eh? Someone tampering with shipments? A fury strike me down. If all them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Hey now, don't you give me that look, lass. I'm a house-hail and art man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family, too. I ain't saying the porters what were bringing the shipment did it, though. I know most of them what work the trade routes, and I've never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Eh? Could it have been the fellas that were responsible for the inspections? Ha! Ishgardian knights and inquisitors, the lot of them. As if they'd ever turned their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from Whitebrim Front this morn. You might consider having a word with them. Alright, so we are still following the evidence. And that's way the heck up there. I don't feel like following the evidence. Let's go to Ul'dah. I'm in a bit of a mood. You might have noticed. For how much I did enjoy my sleep, I have been sleeping in a lot lately, and it's been messing up my sleep schedule and my sleep cycles. So I appreciate it. I appreciate getting to sleep in, but what really needs to happen is I need to go to bed sooner. Alright, so let's talk to Sintgoth, and then we'll have an ad start once we've talked to him. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning... Oh, not here to buy? Then might I suggest you browse quietly? I'm quite busy. How about I browse with much doubt? From Edwin and Curthis? Oh dear. My friend, may I call you that? Oh, well, then, Aerietta, there's a problem with the ceruleum. And if you think Edwin is vexed, you have no idea how difficult this is for me. Uh-huh, sure. Sure. These aren't any better. We're not taking the subligar. I'm sorry I'm not doing it again. Alright, so that was Where's My Juice? And he has a new quest for us that we will start after this ad. I'll see you guys in a minute and 30 seconds. And type in ad. Alright, so while that's going, I am going to take a sip of water. And also readjust my chair. I should probably put this somewhere it makes sense as well. Reduce damage taken by 30% and delivers an attack with potency of 55 every time you suffer physical damage. That's a good one. What the heck is this? Interject. That doesn't need to be all the way up there. We can move that here since I don't use it often enough. Arm's length creates a barrier, nullifying most knockback and draw-in effects, and this increases maximum HP by 20%. This is part of the reason why I am also deciding to spend more time with my tanks and healers outside of dungeons so that I can actually learn the moves. Because it's very difficult to actually try to learn all the movesets when you are kind of on a time limit. Oh, that's a cute little outfit. Very cute. Alright, and I'm also going to unplug my headset. I believe it is now charged. Okay, and welcome back. You have that in black? I am unsurprised, Seki. I do like the green, though. The green was very cute with her little short haircut and the hat that she had on. But I am unsurprised that your goth Lalafell has that in black. uh, Alright, Sintgoth, what do you have to say? Hold for customer support. Gotta circle that one. Okay, angry about the ceruleum order being late, is he? Friend, pardon me, Aerietta. I understand his situation, I really do, and I would ship the stuff to him if I had any. The fact is, it's been a mighty struggle for many moons to procure processed ceruleum from Amagina and Sons, and now they've entirely ceased doing business with most vendors. It's a hard life being a middleman, my dear lady. We pay for the sins of producers like the Amagina, and what do we get from them in turn? Not so much as a how do you do. Edwin's quarrel is with them, not me. Do you not know? The concern is has the exclusive right to mine ceruleum in northern Thanalin. They can do whatever they want. You can always try them directly. Go talk to Papa Wazoo at Camp Blue Frog, though I warn you, he's a smug little toad. Alright, so that's going to take us to northern Thanalin. I think we have one more quest in this area that we should be able to get. I don't know if it has unlocked yet. Doesn't look like it has. Okay, so we will continue forth. That is still the wrong button. We've spent so much time in the hunts log. And I believe this is Cutter's Cry. Yeah. So we might be doing that today at some point. Where is Cutter's Cry again? Near Blackbrush. Okay. But we're after Hold for customer support and headed to Camp Blue Frog. Do we have that yet? We have not gotten that yet. So, Blackbrush Black brush station we go. Again, third time today already. Aerietta cannot use words. That's not a thing she can do. She has forgotten how 23 times. 3 of which have been today already. Okay. So that's taking us to Dishonor Before Death. But we need to go this way. Giant ants. Gross, gross, gross. Not a fan. Make them leave. Pretty please and thank you. I think we have to go back this way. I am stuck on geometry. Oh, do we have to go through the cave system? None of my minds. Hi, Greg. I am doing all right. Happy New Year to you as well. Real quick, if you haven't followed Greg with 3Gs, what are you doing with your life? Obviously not hanging out with someone really freaking cool, who is just an absolute delight. So yeah, go follow Greg. What are you playing now that you've finished up with Death Stranding? I do not remember. But yeah, I am doing all right. Oh, that's right. You've been playing Hades. See, I hop in on your stream as I'm waking up because you are in time zones ahead of me. So, brain mush, no coffee. But yes. Greg is a delight, and I hope that recovery is still going well. And who are you? Adventure. No, I don't remember ordering any. And I would remember something like that, seeing as I'm the employee of the moon for the 9th time. Thank you. Shush now, I'm listening to the scruffy lady. An inquiry about the processed cerulean shipment from Synthcote in Ulda. Interesting. Yeah, you seem like a terrible human. What is this one again? Intelligence, determination. That's typically what I would do for my summoner. I'm gonna grab that one. Alright, so this is hold for customer support is the one that we just did. So, we may have a shared problem here, as unlikely as that sounds. We would love to ship ceruleum, but there's far too little of it coming out of the plant. I suspect thievery. A little skimming off the top, Furthermore, I suspect the porters. I was just going to keep an eye. Wouldn't want to trouble with the labor confraternities, you know. But you are welcome to doubt and question them. And I use one problem to solve another. Brilliant. I see now why that other dude calls you a toad. You are unpleasant to deal with. Okay, so I'm guessing I go through here to get over there. Bless me, Naldthal. Let there be no creature features today. Your name be praised. I don't get paid enough for this. Fair, my dude. I wish I weren't having to do this for a quest. The steel and ceruleum. 1, I ought to punch you in the face for pugning my reputation. 2, you think I'd still be here if my arse were out in the wind if I'd made off with that kind of loot? We're doing honest work out here with all manner of nasties just yalms away. You doubt my words? Go check the ceruleum in those barrels. Ain't nothing missing from what's in the books. Okay. Oh, cerulean koblins. Yeah, yeah, you little jerk Lalafell. Had nothing to do with the porters or the people. Had everything to do with the fact that you have cerulean-eating monsters that aren't being taken care of. Jerkafell, correct. Makes all other Lalafell look bad. All right. There's one. And more of them. Hooray. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at this. And two. And three. Goblins drinking ceruleum. Now I've seen everything. Well, I guess I don't need to get any champion from the confraternity. That's a relief. But we'll have to make an extra trip to the plant to make up for what those cursed topers put down the hatch. Okay, and we hop back on the chocobo to go tell the little jerkafell what a jerk he is. And also that he has a pest problem. If that word comes up again, I'm just gonna say union because that's what they mean. It's a union. Interesting. Goblins. No, I definitely didn't order any. We do sometimes, though, for business reasons. Everybody does it. Shush, you can stop talking now. So, I'll have to hire guards for that whole area and, oh, an idea! Raise the price and call it a special security surcharge. I dislike you immensely. You foul little creature. Alright, so that was following the evidence. No, that one's still on the table. I'm tired. What the hell was that one? Probably thieves and robbers, I'm gonna guess. Okay, we're gonna open that up. Look at the complete ones. Go over to side quests, and this one is in Ulda. Thieves and robbers. Okay, so this next one coming up should be Ceruleum Must Flow. Yes. Anyway, the Ceruleum must flow. No more delays in shipping. Another brilliant coup by Papawazu. Oh, is that a feather? For my cap? Why, thank you very much. So, you can tell Sintgot that his shipment will be there in just a few days. Unfortunately, there'll be a wee increase in price. Security surcharge, you know. Everybody does it. This creature. I dislike him. I dislike him so much. Ah. Okay. Oh, that's a cool dress. Would have looked good on my bunny lady. However, that is not the case. I do not have that dress. Should. Should get some glams for my... all of my characters, honestly. Oh, hey. I should probably also repair things. Seki says, I feel Lalafell NPCs fall into two camps and there is no middle ground at all. You are correct. They're either cute and sympathetic or jerks. Or jerks. Okay, and probably should be using the better gear. That would help, but I think Warrior is about to level up. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning... Oh, it's you, Aerietta. Talk to Papa Wazoo? Really? He said a matter of days? So, my dear lady, you're telling me they're shipping what's owed me, but charging more for it. I wish Amagina and all his sons the joy of my gill. I hope it gives them gout. I do appreciate you sorting this out. And with that Hatok, what does that mean? Papa Wazoo, no less. A discerning middleman such as myself will certainly remember you for future commissions. Alright, cool. Ah, it didn't level me up, boo. Gout is a miserable thing. Gout is an absolutely miserable thing. And that little guy probably deserves it based on the short amount of time we spent with him. Alright, so this is a tale of 3 cities. Okay. Thanks to you, I'll be able to make my cerulean shipment to Kurthis. That's a load off my mind. A middleman is not but his name, you know. Headed back to Camp Dragonhead, I assume? Tell Edwin to start laying out his vats, for that's how soon he'll have his ceruleum. He won't take my word for it, though, since Papa Wazoo made a liar of me by tearing while goblins drank my shipment. Take this to Edwin as a token of my apology, and don't you sample any. Some cherry brandy wine. Alright, so... Yes, this is the last... No, there's one more side quest after, but I assume that's when we get back. So 2 more side quests, 1 unlock of a dungeon, and 3 more MSQ are what I have written out for today. Please open, please, thank you. All right, Edwin. Back, are you? Took your time, too. Hope that means something good for my ceruleum. I have cherry brandy wine. This particular brandy wine has been aged in cherry wood barrels, giving it a sweet aroma and a deep amber hue. Well now, that is good news. And what's this? A gift from that tight-fisted Sintgot? And a handsome one it is. I'll have to forgive the wretch, the fury smite me if I lie. Quite a tangled skein you unwound there, and well loosed too. Thank you for your trouble, and just you see, those ballistas will save your hide someday. Yay! Warrior has leveled up, and we have a tale of 3 cities finished off. So where the heck is a cup of joy? That should be somewhere. Oh well, we'll continue with following the evidence. What's next? Bard. Alright. And are we wearing appropriate gear? Yes. Why are we not riding a chocobo? Okay, apathetic porter. Beg your pardon? You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Halenart's shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. I will. Okay, so a house, the Zamel parcel. It searched house Halenart parcel. It is searched and I find a Draconian rosary and another house Halenart parcel. Another Draconian rosary. Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. But I found two Draconian rosaries and only in House Halenart's gear. But that's impossible. Once the knight at White Brim front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would never allow you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Horsefont. I will not be held accountable for this. Okay, Horsefont, I have stuff. I'm gonna jump over your table. Did something happen outside? I heard shouting. Ah, but more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? More Draconian rosaries? In every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks? That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Halenart's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise Halone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. Alright, so following the evidence is done. Now we are in the next quest, in the eyes of gods and men. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Halenart were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to those poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Briggy. Tell her that House of Fortomps asks, nay, demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been concluded. Or rather, conducted. That's the word. What is it, my child? Lord Horsefont would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Guillaume presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not, if Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Halone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. I hate this system so much. Seki says too bad there's no port in Kurthis so that they could make a pun called the Holy See. Too bad, indeed. Just such a shame. Such a shame. 'Cause you know they would if there was. They have taken Lord Francel to Witchdrop? This is absurd. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Aerietta, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such a time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillaume in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting for too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. Can do. Hopping on my bird immediately. Come, Daffodil. We run very slowly. Very slowly indeed. Oh my god, Daffodil, please for the love of God speed up. A man's life is in peril. Is it because I still haven't bought you any Gissel greens? Is this why you taunt me in this manner? Rude. Okay. Horlene. Hail, Aerietta. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us a threat, we might also be prepared to defend ourselves. Okay. I forgot that there was a solo duty. Justin Charlemagne Francel de Helenart, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers. These charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service of the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for Helone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of God and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Helone's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Fortoms, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Horshafont. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such a time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Horshafont has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of the Inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. We must hold them until Lord Horshafont arrives, Aerietta, and remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Nah! Okay, I'm gonna snooze the next ad so that we can do this properly. Okay, so, you. I don't like you. You are causing me issues. Cease and desist. I also have not gotten to... Oh, you also need to have some, what's it called? I know words. I'm sure I do. I can't type it in the thing. Horshafont of the Silver Fuller. Hi, Horshafont. Help. I am ouched. Alderic the Unyielding. That's the one I need to attack specifically. Why are you here? Go away. Leave me alone. Okay, so Alderic the Unyielding, you need to come back here. You need to have more damage over time spells on you. Here is an arrow to your back because you're a jerk. I already did that, I didn't need to do it again. Okay. My buttons are in the wrong place. Silver Fuller, I can't remember. I'm sure it's something. Okay. Wyvern, hello. You're a freaking problem. I'm doing stuff. I'm busy. Stop. Yes, Aerietta bot. I see the friendly reminder to take a sip of water. I'm on a different adventure. Okay. Okay. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop, but this trial, like many others I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Halenart. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we might tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? This. By the Fury, a draconian rosary. Then the knight who refused to yield. It was he who summoned the wyvern. A heretic in the rank of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Horchefant. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Curthis, Aerietta. Pray, locate your errant ship and use it. Lord Horchefant, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Halenart. Praise Helonia did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Aerietta. Pray, visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. Seki says, okay, I checked. It's referring to his sword being unstained with blood. An airship that crashed before the calamity, before everything turned into the new North Pole. The poor thing is going to be full of ice. I mean, yes, it is going to be full of ice. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to having to melt all that ice. Okay, where are we? There we are. Okay, and also, I'm going to put up the ad that I snoozed while doing this fight, so that'll be what's running while I run back to Dragonhead. So, that'll start shortly. And I'm also going to grab food briefly. All right, we are almost back from ads. And I have grabbed another cracker to eat. More of a nutritional bar, whatever. Okay, it appears that ads are over. Hooray. All right, so now we are going to be talking to Horchefant again. You look well, Aerietta. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Fort Thompson and House Halenart shall never forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. In the eyes of God and men is finished. So now we are on the final flight of the Enterprise. The man with knowledge of the Enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. And look, we have another quest, which is a Cup of Joy, which is the one that we were missing for our level 38 side quests. I'm gonna grab that first. Where are you? There you are. A moment, if you will. You are the adventurer who cleared our Lord Francel's good name, are you not? Allow me to thank you. His lordship is House Helenart, you see, and unjust it is that he was born under a waning moon. Yet what was thin must eventually grow fat again. I would thank Lord Horchevant as well, but I should not like to be seen as currying favor either for myself or my house. I would present him with a gift under your name, if you are amenable. I have selected a bottle of nectar for his lordship. Will you collect it from the wine cellar downstairs and deliver it to Medgistil in the kitchen? The wine cellar's name is Emmanuel, and the bill has been settled. Okay, well, this is suspicious, but so is everything in this game, especially once we start dealing with these weird elves. Aerietta Stormstrike. I must be rising in the world to have a custom of the most famous adventurer in these parts. How may I serve? That's because you've kicked out all the other adventurers. Sir Aurelius sent you? Of course. Here's the bottle she ordered, and a fine choice, if I may say so. This nectar was mixed with the blessed water of the Weeping Saint, sweet and iceless even in deep winter. 'Twas no mean feat procuring such a choice of liquor with the road snowbound, but I aim to please. I have suspicions! Also, your proper pomp is disconcerting. Well, if it isn't Aerietta Stormstrike, everyone's talking about you, you know. Looking for a place to hide? A rare, expensive intoxicant made with the water from the Weeping Saint. Sweet goodness, a Danifin's joy. I haven't seen one of these upon the sideboard for a good many moons. This is too rich for your purse, I'd wager, so it must be from Aurel? I guessed well, did I not? The high houses of Ishgard are descended from the heroes who stood with Haldrith, the first Azure Dragoon. They are like brothers, Lord Horchefant says. They bicker ceaselessly, but they must remember to hold fast to one another when the safety of Ishgard is at stake. Thank you for delivering this and serving as Sir Aurel's decoy. Lord Horchefant has been quite deprived of his favorite indulgence since the cold grew so ferocious. And that is a Cup of Joy, so that means the only side quest we have left is Dishonor Before Death, which leads to Cutter's Cry. But we do have one more MSQ before we do that. This composed cataloger. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of the airship last seen in Kurthis several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Horchefant is, from all the indications, quite fond of you. So mayhap he can lend you a few? In any case, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. Thank you. Cutter's Cry is a tome duty? Oh, is it now? I have no memory of this place. I don't remember what Cutter's Cry is. A Stone Vigil. Ah, perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by a decree of House Durandare. I will write a letter to Lord Drillamont of White Brim Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francel do the same. Now that you mean business in Camp Dragonhead, now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Aerietta. May Halone guide you. Alright, so now we need to speak with Lord Francel again. And then head over to Blackbrush Station for Cutter's Cry. And we also need to eat a food. I want to run faster! Chocobo is supposed to be fast. I used to get it all the time, so I know it by heart. Well, if you have any tips, I'm probably going to run Dragoon. Because that is next on my list. Wonderful to see you again, Aerietta. If there's anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Halenart. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravanian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durndare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillamore. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Halenart have not been unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well. Seki says, I have one, but it might sound weird, so depending on if the others in your group have done it before, after the first boss, some people know to skip every enemy and just click the sand pit to continue to the next part. Okay, good to know. Very important. So since I'm going to have to run way the heck over yon, I'm going to go to Cutter's Cry first to unlock it so that we can get into the queue for the duty. Greg says my fiance is grocery shopping because I can't do anything, and he's so annoyed by the people at self-check. Fair. As would anyone be. Hello, Norman. That wasn't it. Nymea lilies. Bouquets such as these are oft used as offerings to the dead. There should be a training program for self-check, and you get a wristband. If only. This is Cutter's Cry, a labyrinth of sand-ridden caverns, and do you hear that? That sound like the whuffing snort when a fire catches? That's the Chimera. Not that I've seen it. Sure, go right on in if you're certain of your ability to make it out in one piece. Just don't expect me to go trotting in there after you, no matter how hard you wail and holler. You promised old Sybil the Stoic, did you? He's what's called a man of principle, he is. A little too much principle, I'd say. What's wrong with wanting to live when you've a wife at home, big with child? The tale goes that rather than facing the fate spun for him by Nymea, he hid beneath the mangled body of his leader and watched as his companions were torn apart one by one. Also that he might return home to see his son born. Should he have died a hero rather than lived a coward? was being able to see his son worth having the boy grow, knowing his father was a craven, a disgrace to his friends and family? Should I ever find myself faced with a similar decision, would I have the courage to walk the righteous path? Now you know the true reason I will never step into that cave. Okay. None of these are great. None of these are great. I'm gonna just take the money. Okay, blip, 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 blip. Cutter's Cry is now accessible. We are going to head back to Camp Dragonhead. I'm going to turn in the next quest, and then we're going to try to get into Cutter's Cry as Dragoon. So much teleportation today. Not that it's too terribly unexpected. We had to cross the map several times. The one person named Cutter Cry emoji. Ah, that's a good one, Seki. Actually. Yaha! I might be able to finish leveling Bard so we can move on immediately. There's one Ice Sprite. These ones are a higher level. I should have gone to the south instead if I was going to do this, but oh well. Also, this is bothering me. I'm gonna put that there, and this goes here. That's 2. And that's 3. Dun dun dun! Alright. Now we can switch to Dragoon. And maybe these people will trust us a little bit more. Doubtful. Very doubtful. Okay. You know, I'm gonna stand in the middle here. I'm going to take a very quick bio break, and I will be right back. I just figure it's going to be easier than trying to wait through the queue, the quest, and an entire dungeon that I haven't remembered what it is. So I'm just going to run some ads while I take a quick break, and then I will be back soon. All right, and we are back. So real quick, I am going to get us into Cutter's Cry. I don't remember much about it, so wish me luck. It's saying 10 whole minutes, so ooh. But in taking an ad break, it means that we should not be interrupted by another ad at all for the rest of stream. So that's good. Oh, right, there are bomb enemies. Good to know. Are they the same kind that we were facing when we did Brayflox Hard the other day? If they explode in their circle, you will die 100%. Good to know. Where am I going? Not there. That's an issue I will fight later. I love the phoenix mount. It looks so pretty. You desire an audience with Lord Drillamont, do you? Ha! I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. A glowing letter of introduction addressed to House Durandare from Horchefant, and the same from Francel. What do we have here? Letters from Lord Horchefant and Francel, is it? A likely... Oh, you're serious? What to do, what to do? Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillamont's attentions are focused solely on the stone vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Albois. Yes, Sir Albois can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Okay, this is the one where I had issues finding it my first time around. I think she's downstairs because it's a storeroom. Haha, I got it right this time. I spent so long looking for this lady the first time I played this. Oh my god. So incredibly long. Sir Brunadier bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Drillamont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he also always has a moment to spare for Head Cherigen Astidian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Okay. I'm being treated better because I have a spear. I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay, where? All the way upstairs? All the way upstairs. Are you here to visit a patient, madam? What's this? Letters of introduction from House Fortomps and Halenart. With documents such as these, you needn't ask an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak to Sir Goderno. He should know Lord Drillamont's current whereabouts. You people are literally just giving me the runaround. This is terrible. I hate it here. By the time I speak to the man, he won't be here anymore. Oh, hi, Alphino. When did you get here? Hi, Alphino. Okay. Oh, we should probably speak to the Chocobo Keep. Important. Okay. Upstairs, perhaps? What reason have you for barging into? Oh, I see. Well, you are in luck. Lord Drillamont is just upstairs. Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. House Durandare as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. I doubt that. Your cousin is here? Alright, enjoy your Lurkseki. Oh, we can't turn this in because we are not level 39 yet. Well then. Well then. We'll just cross that off, and we are out of quests and side quests at level 38. So, Unslug it is. So this is Providence Point, White Brim, and that's Thanolin, the Burning Wall. So, Providence Point and White Brim. So we're in White Brim. And Providence Point is all the way the heck up there. So let's start with the White Brim stuff since we're here. Okay. Hop on a burb and let's go. In an appropriate direction, please. That's a hipposurf. What is a battler? I don't remember. Sounds like battler. Is it the Cyclops thing? Or is it a bird? That's a bird. That's the bird. Okay. So it's a bird. Good to know. I'm not seeing... But we're level 38. When does Dragoon get its AoE? Okay, we have one. I see another one. It's way the heck over there. Why is it so far away? Okay. And there's two over there. I don't know how many we need, but since it's a two creature huntslog, I'm guessing purely that it's only 3 or 4 and not a total 5. It's starting to get cold here again, so hooray! Now the Downy Avis, we're gonna run to that one. I think I know where it is. I'm pretty sure it's right in Steel Vigil. And there's more caracals. Oh! Commence! Wish me luck! I don't know what I'm doing! Well, this looks terrible already. There's bees. We keep dying to those things. Ah, and giant ants. Not a fan. Unpleasant. Not looking forward to it. We're going to remove the recommendations because we no longer need them here. Okay. Sand bat. Okay. Oh, and they just keep appearing. Good to know. Okay. Shifting sands. So we're gonna just jump straight into the quicksand. Sounds great. Not the quicksand everyone's expecting though. No, that'd be too easy. Definitely not the bar. This is exciting. Not a fan. I hate ants. These things are gross. Okay. But at least this will mean that we have a little bit of variety for our tombstones. Really though, where the heck is my AoE? I would like it now, please, thanks. Okay, so those must be the bombs that Seki was talking about. So, it sounds like a one-hit KO. Come on. What do you mean I'm out of range? I'm right on this thing's butt. Alright, Princess senses danger and summons an army. No, thank you. Ah, the splat was terrible. Why do you even do that? Terrible. Not liking those sound effects. Okay. Oh, that was cute. Okay. Okay. Quickly now, please, thank you. Cool, cool, cool. Shifting sands. Just so we all are clear, it is inadvisable to jump right into quicksand. You don't know what's at the bottom. Okay. Geometry, my worst enemy. Please let me see what I'm doing. Alright, giant tunnel worm. Gross. We've seen enough of these worm things, haven't we? This seems a little excessive, does it not? Thanks. No thanks. Tunneled away. Stick with the healer. Uh-oh. That hurt. Ouchie caboodle. Not liking that. Okay. That was fun. Giant tunneling worm. Dun, dun, dun. Greed. Shifting sands, yes. Loot. Greed. Oh, great. Now we have goopy things as well. That are slightly too fast for me. Okay, and following the rest of the group. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I never did Cutter's Cry on my main. This is entirely new territory. This golem keeps sneezing on people. It's very rude. Goblin noises are also very gross. My hand is starting to get cramped up. I need to find a better way to deal with this. Alright, now we should be at the Chimera. Ooh, cutscene. Well, that looks dangerous. Interesting. Oh, I got too close and I died! I'll wait for a bit. Oh, dang it. Now our... Okay. So. Dragon's eyes now burn violet. I don't know what that means. All I know is that everything is dangerous. And I'm going to be targeted. Great. And this is where we learn to follow the healer. Come on. Ram's eyes burn blue. I barely survived. Still much closer than I would have liked to be. I wonder if the different Viera faces look different when doing that thing. I cannot use words. Okay. Doing that emote. I wonder if the different characters have different looking faces. Also, Dragoon is our first level 40 job. Hooray. Alright, so nothing needs to be repaired, but we have some new gear. Cool, cool, cool. And our next job is Black Mage to level up. Did we get anything better for Black Mage? We got rings. So our face still looks like this. Terrible. Okay. And we can't speak with the Drelemont yet. So now it is just a matter of leveling up all of our other jobs to level 39. So we need Black Mage, Summoner, Monk, Paladin, and White Mage to level up. And clear selection. Since we're here, might as well do a leveling roulette for the fun of it. It might mean we go a little bit long, but not terribly, I wouldn't think. Okay, so Revenant is Sorrel Haven. We need to go back to Raincatcher Gully. This is Central Shroud. Outer Lenosha. Ice Sprite. We can find ourselves some Ice Sprites real quick. And the Feral Crocs. So we'll need to go a little bit further to the south, but there's some Ice Sprites right there. Good, good, good. Alright. Any other nearby Ice Sprites? Not close enough. Okay. That's 3 ice sprites. I guess we'll grab the last 2 when we're down getting the Crocs. Okay, recommendations. Should have probably hopped on a chocobo. That seems like a reasonable thing that we should have been doing. There's another ice sprite. 3 levels lower! Look at that! If only I could have waited to get all the way back down here, it would have gone faster! And I think I only needed like 1 or 2 more Crocs. 2. Okay. Oh, maybe more. Huh. Surprising. I mean, at least with all of the times we went through Karn, we should be getting along much faster for leveling everything up. So that helps. As far as Karn is concerned, I am probably going to be running a bunch of Tombstone dungeons off stream and then uploading that video instead of Wednesday since we skipped last Wednesday. There was just way too much going on. Are you done yet? What do you mean there's more crocodiles? I don't want any. Also, if you may have missed it on Twitter and Hive, as well as last week on Friday, I did announce that starting next week, I will be doing every other Monday off. So today we have stream for Monday. Next week we will be off of stream, just so that I have a chance to catch up on stream-related things that are not live. I was definitely starting to experience a whole lot of burnout, so I needed to have more time, and I didn't want to completely get rid of 1 day a week in order to catch up. So this will be for the month of January. It might change to be more later, but we'll start with where we're at and see how it goes from there. But I will also be working on fun new stuff that is going to be coming out later this year. And I am excited for it. Okay, so the Spriggans should be right here. Not those. Those are toadstools. Spriggans. That's still a toadstool. There they are. But yeah, I'm very excited to have more projects to be working on and to be sharing with you guys later on this year. I'm just also trying to make sure that I give myself plenty of time to get ahead of schedule. But yes, that'll be quite fun. I hope you all enjoy that when it comes around. I'll be making quite a number of announcements around the time of our 1-year streamiversary month. I'm planning on celebrating all April long because why shouldn't I? April is also my birthday month, so fine, level sync, rude. So April is going to be exciting. There's going to be a lot going on. Okay, and that's Revenant. And I don't feel like getting through this fate, so what's next? Gigantoads in Raincatcher Gully. So we're headed to Wineport now. We're gonna level up before we get into Duty Finder at this rate. Oh! Uh-oh. It gave the sound like... I hope we didn't accidentally kick ourselves out of Duty Finder by teleporting. That would suck. Oh well. No, we're gonna probably level up soon, and we are coming to the end of this, so I'm going to withdraw. We are coming up on end of time, and yeah. So I'm just going to try to get through a little bit more of the Hunt's Log. Oh, I hate this. Screw you, Toad! Okay. So Plasmoids are Outer Lenosha in Iron Lake, and this is Eastern Thanalan, the Burning Wall. I don't know that I've been to the Burning Wall, but let's see. Outer Lenosha, Iron Lake for the Plasmoids. Probably gonna regret this. That's fine. Okay, but where is Iron Lake? This Iron Lake? I have a feeling that that is Iron Lake. Oh, okay. This will be a little bit rough. But we'll get them. We'll get them nonetheless. Okay. That's a Velociraptor. That's not what we're looking for. That is a grenade. That is also not what we're looking for. I'm not seeing any plasmoids. Well... Aerietta bot is giving us a friendly reminder to take a sip of water because hydration is an important part of every adventure. Unfortunately, I'm out of water and I can't find the plasmoid, so I'm gonna try and take on this guy, and then we're probably going to raid out somewhere. Okay, that's one. We probably need a number of them. But anyways, we are... well, no. No, we might as well go a little bit further in because we do have a little bit of time. Time management is difficult, even on the best of days. No. Uh-oh, hello. Hello there. You are quite painful. Please stop. Ouch. Well, that was fun. So, recommendations. Plasmoid and Kobold Beadsman. Those aren't them. And again, I'm not seeing any plasmoids. Oh, there's one. Hello, friend. Prepare to die. Are we going to finish this up? Is this part of the hunt log going to be over with? Perhaps? Maybe? Unlikely? We're getting our butt handed to us? Okay, there we go. Success. However, it was not enough success. He's still on there. But we are at Iron Lake. Okay, so apparently the plasmoids are supposed to be somewhere in here. Just not anywhere I'm seeing. Rude. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of the way. We'll just head back to Camp Overlook and to start from there next time. Or rather, I will start from there when I do my offline gathering of tomestones, because currently we only have 24, and like I said, I need about 80 for just the things that I want on this character. So that's gonna take a bit because we're not very far along in that. We're not even a third of the way there. Frustrating. All right, so again, good place to end it. I won't show you my character's horrifying masked face because this outfit is terrible. Anyways, back to the just chatting screen. Thank you all so much for being here with me today during the absolute chaos that is me streaming. I don't know. I feel good about today. We didn't have any real tech issues that we typically run into. Had a good time, got through quite a bit of content. We have finished up all the level 38 quests, and we have leveled up 4 characters at least 5 times. And so we only have 5 more jobs left to do in order to get to level 39. Again, I will probably be doing that while I'm hunting for tomestones for the tomestone event before it ends. So on Wednesday, I will be back at doing video game fables as we were supposed to have done last week, but last week kind of lit itself on fire. If you would like to find more of the things I do, as well as updates, so you can go to my beacons directory link, which is currently in chat and on screen. beacons.ai/Aerietta. I'm pretty sure it's not an actual AI. I think that's just the extension, luckily. We don't support AI art here, especially without compensation to the artists who are being having their work stolen from them for it. Anyways, let's see who's online. Oh, I know exactly who we're going to visit. Awesome. So we're going to go visit Waves, Riding the Waves. She is a Final Fantasy 14 VTuber and just a delight to spend time with. So let me just get that raid going. Looks like she might have just hopped on too. But we support nice people here, or at least we freaking try to. Yeah, she's still at her starting soon screen. But we'll go over and bug her anyways. So if you would like to join the raid, it helps me and it also helps Waves. Here is the raid message, and if you are subscribed, here is the subscriber raid message, which I will copy, paste into chat so that you can see the cute little emotes that you get when you subscribe that you can use across the platform. Unfortunately, I missed the window to commission the specific artist I was looking at for getting more emotes, but I should be getting more emotes coming in eventually. I've got at least 2 more planned for the short term, but yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Lots of content to come in the new year. I hope that it has been good for you. And yeah, I will be seeing all of you guys on Wednesday. I hope. Have a good day, and I hope that you all get some good rest. I'll see you later, everybody. Bye.